I may not get far, but at least I can get past level 2. Maybe. Hello, everyone! Welcome once again to the month of discovery. This time, it's Poom! Not Doom as you may be used to, but Poom! It's 8-bit Doom! Which is pretty interesting, actually. I think I'll go with Ultraviolence, because I always go with Ultraviolence. It's been tweaked slightly from the Doom you remember. But you'll just have to wait and see for that. Trust me. Once it actually loads. Okay, look at this. See? Sorta like Doom. More or less. Actually, it functions a lot like Doom. Making me question if it isn't just on the Doom engine. Although the sound effects are very interestingly low spec. Oh, look at that. Secret. Now isn't that delightful? I was just randomly checking to see if the open command works. Clearly it does. So that's good. Also, you apparently strafe by holding down the open button. So that's a thing. Real shame it doesn't just control on WASD, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not like that's mandatory. Hey, buddy. Especially when it's basically a simpler version of Doom, and Doom was pretty simple as it was. Oh, that's great. It's almost got the detail there, it just looks more simplistic. Crap. Yeah, I should probably strafe a little more, so that I'm not turning and missing so much. I'm actually doing far worse than I was when I was testing it out, but maybe that's because I was testing it out. I wasn't recording. I wasn't doing commentary. Oh, crap. They hit you hard. I guess they're faithful in that regard. Jeez, they hit you as hard as the real ones do. Oh, jeez Louise. Holy crap. These guys hit hard. Really freaking hard, man. Come on, hurry up. Funny how your default weapon is the shotgun instead of the pistol, but then again, that's because in classic Doom, the pistol is, let's be real. The main function of the pistol in regular Doom was to hold you out until you get something better. It wasn't actually any kind of good on its own, in its own right. Just saying. Jeez. Okay then. For some reason, one of the keys on my keyboard is sticking, the up key. Probably not very good if I'm gonna need it. Hey. Let's try it with just the mouse, because that is an option. I think that's actually much better. Although not that much better. Because it still doesn't strafe. Oh, okay, that actually works better. This is closer to WASD, even if it isn't really. It's more like arrow keys plus mouse. But hey, it works. And as long as I hold down the use key, I can strafe. And turn. I can strafe. Circle strafe. So that's handy. Pro tip, if anyone wants to play this. Hold down the use key and then use the mouse and the arrow keys. You can basically circle strafe as if you were using WASD. It's a godsend if you're used to more modern controls. Let me tell you about it. Alright, buddy. Oh yeah, I think I also tested it on Hurt Me Plenty, and now I'm doing it on Ultraviolence. That may have something to do with it as well, but, you know, it's fine. Especially because I'm doing better than I was the first time around. That was weird. Oh, okay. Secret. That's nice. Go to hell. There we go. I'm starting to get the hang of this. I say as I completely miss my shots. Too early to be getting cocky. At least I almost made it to the end. Kills, 15 out of 15. Secrets, 2 out of 2. Entering the Triton Lab. Can't wait to see what that's going to be all about. It's not going to be like the original Doom. Heck, I guess that was supposed to be an approximation of the Hangar, but this is not the nuclear plant. This is something else entirely. Unless they just decided to call it something else. Nope. It is in fact different. You can see it actually has the same complexities for the most part as original Doom. Just in a more simplistic aesthetic. Because it has brightness levels, it has height levels, even to the extent that you can go up and down stairs. It basically is Doom in every regard. Wonder if that's what I'm wondering, if this engine was made from the ground up or not. I'm actually playing it in a web browser, not in an exe file as you would expect. Which is definitely a new experience, but at least I was able to use windowed mode for OBS, so that was good. Didn't really have to do much, just had to crop it. Oh crap. Which OBS thankfully lets you do well enough. My biggest struggle is just trying not to die, because these shotgunners are, in some ways, they're even worse than they are in the original Doom, because it seems like they hit you harder for longer away. And they can cheese you around corners. And that's not very polite of them, now is it? Oh well. I just wish it didn't take so long to load. At least not after the first time. I can understand maybe the first time it has to load the levels, but kinda wish it would just load when it has to, you know? If that makes any sense? It's not like it has to deload decals or anything like that. It's relatively just the entities that have to be changed. Ah, crap. Getting hit hard here. Jeez Louise. And it's like my shots aren't even hitting them half the time. What the hell is going on here? Seriously though. You saw that. I'm shooting him like point frickin' blank. Nothing's frickin' happening for me, but then his shots always hit the mark. I don't think that's much fair. What do you think? Then again, I guess it's a matter of opinion in some ways. Oh, jeez. Didn't even see that guy. I guess that one's on me. I wasn't really paying attention, but thankfully I got him before he got his shot off. Otherwise, that would have been even worse. For God's sake. Where am I actually supposed to fire? I can't see it. Maybe that's why I'm not hitting them. I'm assuming wrong about my shots. Maybe I gotta do it exactly center where the shotgun is. Or maybe it's gotta be off center. I have no idea. All I know is I'm getting shot at aggressively. Maybe I should just hug around corners. That might help. Help me survive 2 more seconds. Because seriously, I'm about to die. And why is every enemy a shotgunner? That makes it even worse. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Hang tight. It seems to some extent you're better off just getting in their face and trying to overwhelm them before they can even try to get a shot off. Oh, Jesus, what the hell even happened? It's like the controls just went haywire. Hang tight forever. Jeez. Okay. Maybe I can do this if certain elements would quit conspiring. Okay, let's try to get this properly. Okay, here we go. Okay, the mouse is no longer being centered. Okay, there we go. Jeez. You basically have to shoot to get the mouse to do what you want after it's been lost focus. That's fine, I guess. So this is arguably flawed, in my opinion. I mean, I'm having fun, for the most part, but there are definitely some quirks to it. You have to sort of make your way around. Oh, imps! You can put enemies in here besides shotgunners. I was beginning to wonder. Thank goodness, too. I mean, I'd much rather have imps. At least imps can be dodged effectively. Also, this part reminds me of the first level of Doom 64, except for 10 times the amount of screw you to the player because of the shotgunners that seem to just cut through you immediately. And for some reason, the way the gun is orientated, it shoots to the left of where you would expect it to. So it's a little tricky aiming too, but you know, they can aim perfectly fine and take huge chunks away of your health all the while, so you know, it's just a little bit rough, but still good. I love the style of it. When everything is working the way I expect it to. It's fun, but it just has some quirks to it. Kinda wish maybe the shotgunners need to be nerfed or something, because that is ridiculous. I don't even know how to aim properly, and it just cut me up. It seems to aim left of where the shotgun's sprite actually is, so I would probably address that. I'd recommend addressing that anyway. And I don't know, maybe either have... But then again, this is supposed to be ultraviolence, which is the highest difficulty in this. So maybe they're supposed to hit you extremely hard, but for how well the game controls... Did I say how well? I meant how not so well. How much it takes getting used to, it can be considered a hassle, but maybe that's on me for picking ultraviolence. Oh well, hang tight again. So I may have taken some semi-drastic measures and actually mapped it to a controller, but you know, at least it works a lot better now. And I noticed that as long as you're moving, they tend to not hit you nearly as well, so maybe that's the key to victory. In short, it's very interesting from a technical perspective, but it definitely doesn't feel like Doom entirely. So if you go in expecting it to feel like Doom, you're probably going to be in for a bit of a rough patch. But once you adapt, or do what I did and just use a controller, because ironically, a first-person shooter is controlling better with a controller, because the way it controls. I wouldn't know how to change keys into other keys. Uh-oh. Okay, that was still a little rough there. But I'm getting the hang of this, sort of. At least now I've got 2 analog sticks. And it helps. It really does. Trust me. And I think where you're actually supposed to aim at is basically his thumb. On the left side of the weapon sprite, where his thumb curls around. I think you're supposed to treat that as if it was the barrel of the gun, because for some reason it seems to aim over there. But then you can see that with the blood sprites. Well, with the sprites of blood that come off of impact, you can sort of see where it's really aiming at. See what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I am not focusing at all, am I? Oh, shoot! Oh, jeez, they're everywhere. This, it wasn't complicated enough. Go ahead and flood me with shotgunners. Like I said, though, at least moving around seems to make them miss a hell of a lot more, so maybe the key is to never stop moving. Like in newer Dooms. Sort of. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's like you're playing the new Dooms, but you're drunk in the process because the controls aren't entirely intuitive, even with the controller. Ah, shit. Come on! This is tough. This is really, really tough, I assure you. I'm not kidding. Feel free to try it out in the description below, which it will be in the description below. It's actually played in a web browser, so feel free to try it, and trust me, this is tough. It's really tough, but at the same time, it's, like I said, it's interesting from a technical perspective, but I just kind of wish it wasn't so rough in that regard. At least I don't have to shoot to put it back on screen. I just have to take the time to open the menu. So I just have to waste time. And I think I'm done fast forwarding for now. I'm already running low on time as it is. You understand, right? Right. Hopefully I can do better. As you can say. You know what, I hesitate to call this a roguelike because it really isn't a roguelike. It's not really befitting a roguelike. It's technically a first-person shooter, but the rate at which you seem to die and try to do a little better is making me think of a roguelike for some reason. Like I said, it really shouldn't be. There we go. As long as you're moving and you're trying to hit them while you're moving around, it seems to make them miss more often than not, so you probably defang them by just trying to gun and run. You'll probably miss more often, but at least they'll miss too. So it'll be a draw instead of a crushing defeat, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Seriously though, this does remind me of the end of the first level of Doom 64. Maybe it's because of the pillar. Maybe it's that relatively open area over there. I don't know. All I know is it's giving me Doom 64 vibes. That's all I'm saying. Uh-oh. See what I mean? That's one good thing about these shotgunners. If you move at all, it just completely screws with their aiming. Which is kind of funny. Because it's like we're both struggling to hit each other. There you go, buddy. Just go ahead and strafe around and try to hit them while you're strafing. That seems to give better results, honestly. Unfortunately, the second you stop, you're dead. If you haven't killed them already. Luckily, imps aren't that complicated. Imps, you pretty much just shoot and then you dodge their balls. As always. Try to stop their hot balls from smacking you in the face. And yes, I did go there. Oh crap. Damn it. It seems like even when you're moving, it's not a guarantee. Because sometimes the momentum just makes you stop. At least for long enough for them to take advantage of it. Crap. Go, come on. There we go. Everything's going good now. Or at least better. I'm not sure if I'll call it good, but it's better. Definitely better. And it is nice to see the aesthetic of it all. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't even know what was damaging me. Was it an imp or was it a shotgunner? You can't really tell with these kind of things now, can you? I was moving at the time, so I have to assume it was the imps that did me in that time. It seems like the shotgunners are useless as long as you're moving. Oh, crap. Of course, fireballs can be tricky in some regards, too, because you can run right into them while you're circling around. Ooh. Oh, shit! Ah, man, I killed the shotgunner and then the imp killed me. What the hell, man? Well, this has been fun. I think I'm just going to end this here. You know what? I'll give it one last shot. Because fast forwarding, like I said, I don't have enough time to fast forward anymore. Besides, it's more of a demonstration than anything else. And it's certainly been an interesting demonstration. I guess it's more for me than you guys, because you guys have probably got a million ways of demonstrating this to yourselves on the internet already. Hell, you could be playing it for free. So it's not so much that, it's been very interesting, I will say that. It could use some tweaks. In my personal opinion, this could use some tweaks. This is a little bit messy. I mean, I'm not expecting it to have a crosshair or anything, but I mean, shooting where the barrel of the gun actually is wouldn't be so bad. I'm just saying. but I'll cut some slack. I can understand. Programming can be a pain in the ass. I would know. So, I'm not gonna be too harsh. Even though this is kind of wearing my nerves. Grinding my nerves a bit just because of how much damage these guys do. That's a me problem, of course. Of course they should be doing a lot of damage. I mean, they're shotgunners on ultra-violence, but still. I should quit complaining. Although, before I knew about WASD, I was using basically the default Doom control method, which, I'll be honest with you, the default Doom control method leaves a lot to be desired as well, I will admit. Holding Alt to strafe, using the arrow keys to move, using space to open and control to fire. Ugh. Of all the things from the glory days, that's not one of them. That's something we can get rid of. Had to sneeze, and because it activates the find function, which is just weird. Everything is weird about this, man. Okay, screw it, I'll just shoot. It's not like I'm gonna run out of ammo before I run out of health anyway, so why am I even worried about that? Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Although, the irony is the shotgunners seem to have more trouble hitting you the closer you are to them. Like the way their hit scan works relies on distance more than anything else to be able to get a clean shot, if that even makes any sense. It probably doesn't. Because honestly, you would think a shotgun that spreads would have a much easier time hitting closer up. But this is a unique engine with some unique quirks. Presumably. Like I said, I have no idea how this actually works. I could be talking out my ass for all I know. Jeez. Well, good to know they can kill each other, but I knew that already. In the previous attempt. Oh, jeez. Well, strafing works on them too, but in a different way. Oh boy. Shit, just don't strafe back on yourself when you're dealing with imps. Otherwise, they will punish you hard by having you run into a fireball. Only do it with the shotgunners, because their shots are instant. And it won't matter. Because a dodge is a dodge, is a dodge is a dodge. Come on, douchebag. Come on. Okay. I may not get far, but at least I can get past level 2. Maybe. If I'm lucky. Oh, jeez. Okay, then. Good to know it's temporary and switch activated. That's going to make it so much easier to deal with that shotgunner that's held up in there because he doesn't want to move. That's fantastic. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I'm not even gonna try that. I'm just gonna go back the way I came from. There's no reason I should have to go over there. I'm just gonna get the hell out and enjoy living for at least a little bit longer. I'm at least gonna end this on a high note and try to, you know? Or at least see more of what the level has to offer before I die. Because this is gonna be it. Once I die or win, it's gonna be over. Because I'm not going through all that again. Oh, crap. Jeez. I wouldn't normally use bullet hell to describe Doom, but this is a unique exception. This is a unique situation, you understand. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like, no, seriously, this is really tough. Go ahead and try it. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. No more bitching about how hard it is. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.